Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Trading Tutor channel. If you'd like to create a free Demat account with Alice Blue, click the link in the description and fill out your details. You'll also get intraday recommendation calls and you can learn robo trading software for free. Now let's look at the recent stock market news update regarding the oil slides on rising US crude stockpiles and DLF gains 4% and DHFL plunges 17%. So let's look at the first news update regarding oil sliding on rising US crude stockpiles and Saudi vowing to keep market balanced. Oil prices fell on Wednesday after the industry data showed an increase in US crude inventories and as Saudi Arabia pledged to keep markets balanced. Brent crude futures were down 38 cents or 0.5% at $71.80 per barrel by and having risen 21 cents on Tuesday. The US West Texas Intermediate, that is WTI crude oil futures, for July delivery were down 58 cents or 0.9% at $62.55 per barrel. The June contract expired on Tuesday, settling at $62.99 a barrel, down by 11 cents. The American Petroleum Institute said on Tuesday that U.S. crude stockpiles rose by 2.5 million barrels last week to 480.2 million barrels, compared with analyst expectations for a decrease of 599,000 barrels. Official data from the U.S. Energy Information Administration's oil stockpiles report is due later on Wednesday. Outside the United States, Saudi Arabia on Wednesday said it was committed to a balanced and sustainable oil market. Saudi Arabia has been at the forefront of supply cuts led by Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, that is OPEC, of which the kingdom is the de facto leader, which started in January and are aimed at reducing global oversupply that emerged in 2018. Because of the cuts, Bank of America Merrill Lynch said that the crude output by OPEC and its allies fell by 2.3 million barrels per day between November 2018 and April 2019. That has helped push up Brent crude prices by more than a third since the start of the year. The bank said some of the cuts' impact was offset by a slowdown in global oil demand growth due to trade tensions to just zero point 0.7 million barrels per day in the fourth quarter of 2018 and the first quarter of this year versus a 5-year average of 1.5 million barrels per day. Beyond market fundamentals, oil traders are eyeing the tensions between United States and Iran. US President Donald Trump on Monday threatened Iran with great force if it attacked US interests in the Middle East. On Tuesday, acting US Defense Secretary Patrick Shanahan said threats from Iran remained high. Tensions have risen since Trump reimposed sanctions on Iranian oil exports to try to strangle the country's economy and force Tehran to halt its nuclear program. Next, let's look at the recent stock market news update regarding DLF gaining 4% on strong Q4 earnings. Shares of DLF added nearly 4% intraday on May 22nd after the real estate developer reported strong earnings for the quarter ended March 2019. The company in its exchange disclosures said that the net profit for Q4 went up by 78.7% at 434.8 crore rupees compared to the 243.3 crore rupees in the corresponding quarter last year. Revenue also increased 81.5% at 2,500 crore rupees versus the 1,377 crore in the year ago period. The board of the company recommended a dividend of 2 rupees per equity share of face value 2 rupees. At 10:22 hours, DLF was quoting 175.60 rupees, up by 2.57% on the BSE. Next, let's look at the news report regarding Cochin Shipyards' fourth quarter results, showing a net profit up by 6.41%. The state-owned Cochin Shipyard on May 17th reported a 6.41% rise in its standalone net profit at 97.5 crore rupees for the fourth quarter ended March 2019. The company had clocked a net profit of 91 crore rupees in the corresponding quarter of 2017-2018, according to its regulatory filing to the BSE. Its total income on standalone basis for the said quarter rose 33.48% to 852 crore rupees as against 638 crore rupees in the same period of the previous fiscal. The total expenses surged to 691 crore in the March ending quarter as against 497 crore rupees a year ago. The company did not provide quarterly consolidated figures. However, the company said it recorded a net profit of 477.7 crore rupees for the fiscal on a consolidated basis, up by 20.57% for the previous fiscal when it had recorded a consolidated net profit of 396.25 crore rupees. Cochin Shipyard is one of the leading shipbuilding and repair companies in India, which claims to have an infrastructure that combines economy, scale, and flexibility. Next, let's look at the last news update regarding DHFL plunging 17% after the halting fresh deposits and renewals. Shares of Divan Housing Finance fell up to 17% intraday on May 22nd after the company announced that it had stopped accepting fresh public deposits and renewals of existing deposits with immediate effect. The decision comes after the embattled home financer has been subjected to multiple downgrades by credit evaluators on its debt instrument in recent months. The latest in a series of downgrades came from Care Ratings, which downgraded DHFL's fixed deposit program worth 20,000 crore rupees from A to triple B minus. According to the credit evaluator, Care Rating A signifies low credit risk, while Care triple B signifies moderate credit risk. DHFL has stopped premature withdrawals of existing deposits in order to help reorganize its liability management. However, the home financer assured that it will honor premature deposit withdrawal requests in case of a medical or financial emergency, subject to fulfillment of appropriate documentation. As of 10:23 hours, DHFL was quoting 113.55 rupees, down by 12.59% on the BSE. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos on stock market and trading, please subscribe to this channel. If you'd like to create a free Demat account with Alice Blue, click the link in the description and fill out your details. You'll also get intraday recommendation calls and you can learn robot trading software for free.